Don't Fear the Reaper also works.
Okay,
Oh.
we're live, y'all.
That's
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Let's start by everyone introducing themselves and their character. I will go first. My name is Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session, so I don't have a character, but I got lots of characters up in here. So, next, let's move on to Sam.
Hey, I'm Sam. I play Winifred, aka Winnie, and she is a Twilight cleric and currently MIA.
Woo! Connor?
Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm Connor McGinley, and I play Lilibet Pembroke, or Lily for short. Is a monster slayer ranger.
Hi, I'm Dame Brancato. I play Zephyr Windstrider, the air genasi bard, and he may die.
Woo!
Any of us may die at any point.
Gonna be a great
Some of us
session.
may already be dead.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I am playing Febrim Cask, who is the Simic hybrid blood hunter.
Beautiful.
And I am. Oh, all right. Were you done?
No, I was going to say last but not
Are
least.
you-
Okay. I'm Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the old guy in a suit of armor.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And with that, let's dive into tonight's episode of Oodvin. So, last time, our mighty group of adventurers wrapped up their first encounter, their first weekend encounter, their first assignment through the Raven's Eye Academy. It being a little more difficult than they were expecting. Many individuals were heavily wounded. Many resources were expended on trying to defeat this large gray, not large, but gigantic gray slime that was lashing out at them and the floor below them. Unfortunately, not enough attacks were hitting them, so a whole bunch of attacks were hitting the spaces around them. It weakened the integrity of the floor, causing Winifred to plummet 1,000 feet into this desolated cityscape below. After finishing up the encounter, Aldrich and Zephyr both went into the hole, kind of sporadically leaving Lily and Febrim up above. Both parties eventually making their way through their designated paths, coming on their own individual encounters. And with that, I think we're going to start off tonight's session by rolling initiative.
Yay!
Yay.
Great.
So we have two separate encounters going on here. We have Lily and Febrim facing this kind of spider-like individual with this kind of the front two arms and the head of some elvish figure, but the rest of its body is very spider-like. And then we have Aldrich and Zephyr facing off against this 10-foot tall mechanical contraption. So yeah.
Would you like me to also roll initiative or no?
You know, Winnie, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Awesome.
just here for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we working with?
I got a 16.
Lily got a 5, Febrim got a 16. Beautiful.
I got a
Good start, good
19.
start.
We've got a 19
I got a 4.
and a 4.
I got a rock.
I got a
rock.
rock. Okay, let's roll some initiative for those people.
I got a rock bottom
Ooh.
at the bottom of this 1,000-foot deep.
Oh, I rolled the
Okay.
same thing twice. I'll take that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. That's
I'd just like to say for all the folks at home that I'm scared.
as you should be. Okay, so how this is going to work is we're going to do one round with one group, and then we'll switch over and do another round with another group.
Okay.
So I think it is apt that we start off with Lily and Febrim.
Oh, good.
Now,
By me.
Not me.
well, you say that, but you had snuck in there without it noticing and had gotten up fairly close to it. So I'm going to give Lily a surprise round.
Ooh, okay.
So Lily you get one turn before this spider creature goes.
Fantastic. So first I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. Very exciting. I think that just kind of looks like I think she just like kind of twirls her needle above her head, and there's this like current of wind that like blows around her, propelling her forward. As I'm gonna use my additional movement speed this turn to get all 60 feet I need to get over the enemy, so I don't have to dash.
Woo! Beautiful.
And then I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Advantage, I think.
Yeah, I think the
one weapon attack roll on your turn. Yep.
Give me that roll with advantage.
It's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay.
It's starting
So
okay, wait.
So run over all the dice that you're adding to this.
So I have D8 from Rapier, D8 from Zephyr Strike, and D6 from Slayer Mark.
Okay.
I didn't get to do the D4.
Not the D4. Okay. So we're starting off with 22 points of damage.
Cool.
Well, it's good to know that they had the the one round.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Plus 27.
27 total? Or no, 27 plus 22. So it would
Plus
be
27.
So that would be 49 points of damage on your first strike. Yeah, so you like move, and Febrim, you are like catching up at the end of the hallway when you just see Lily just rocket forward. There is like this billow of dust behind her as she like rockets forward, rapier extended, and just stabs directly into the neck of this creature. And you see it like it stick out, and it begins to kind of cough, and you pull the blade away, and it immediately moves over to you, grievously wounded but still up.
All right. Let's see if we can fix that.
Okay.
This one is remarkably less powerful. That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
It's just
There's nothing you can do.
It's 9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
You slash through it again, kind of like lopping off one of its arms. But with its almost final breaths, is going to take its turn immediately after yours. And is going to... Oh no. That's all I can say. Okay, it's going to... it has this dagger that you see that's dripping with a bit of poison already, just coating it from its hands, and it's going to attempt to lunge out at you, Lily, with said dagger. That's an 18 to hit?
Use my reaction.
Yeah!
Oh. Yeah, so defensive.
Oh.
We lost a good soldier that day.
Hey, I got to use it once.
There we go.
Very good.
So yes, you bring the rapier up, and it you just watch as the dagger just deftly skids across the edge of the rapier and misses you. You see this creature looks very frightened. Suddenly,
Right.
it's like, ah! And it's speaking in some form of language. You're recognizing like syllables and tonations that would formulate some type of language, but it's nothing that you either of you understand. And it, as a bonus action, is going to cast a spell.
Okay.
As it kind of, the dagger misses, it lifts its one of its hind legs up, and creates kind of this circle pattern over it, and you see this slight shimmer formulate around the spider. Okay. Febrim, it's your go.
I am going to.
Now you are a
Quite
little
make sure
farther
I
away than I
accurate.
have you on the map, so add
Okay,
30
that
feet
is
to where
true.
you're at.
All right. I cannot do anything this well.
We can move.
Let's see. I have an action. I am going to. I'm just going to move my 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm in the same place where I am right now. I'm actually going to say that he moved a little bit more to the right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
Okay. One
And that
second.
does have a. It's more than 30 feet away. So it'd be.
Additionally, as you kind of aim the crossbow at this creature, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, Lord. Wisdom saving throw. That'd be a 13.
You kind of just barely are able to actually point your crossbow at this creature. There's something that's trying to make you not attack it. But you said you'd be on the 30 feet, so it'll be with disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Let's see here. Well, that's certainly not going to hit. A 7.
A 7 does miss. It kind of...
Yeah.
You are fighting this force, and your crossbow hand just goes up a little bit, and it pings against the wall in the far corner. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, that is all I can do.
That's it?
That is all I can do.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Lily, back to you.
I guess I'm just gonna stab it. Gotta try. I have to make a saving throw.
You do have to make a wisdom saving throw beforehand.
Oh, it's almost a 3. That's a 22.
Yeah, a 22 is going to do it.
Okay. Swing. It's a crit again.
How do you want to do this? How are we doing this? Damn you. Damn you.
Oh no!
Shook.
The first battle all over again.
You know, I thought I'd get one hit. No, we're good.
Incredible.
I don't
Same.
know how this happened.
At least one party
okay.
survived.
Yeah, so I stabbed it in the neck. And I see that I have not quite severed head. I stab it in nearly the same place and finish the job. But she kind of does like a flourish and she flicks up so that the head kind of goes flying off.
Just lands with kind of a dull thud about like 6 feet away.
Yep. And she kind of tosses the needle over her shoulder and kind of tilts her head like, Not as hard as I was expecting.
Okay. And with that, you see that the sack pretty much immediately to your right is still kind of wiggling a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But before we get
Gotta
to
get
that,
another combat. Yeah.
before we get to that,
Yay.
we're going to go over to our other group. Yay.
Yeah, let's
So just a refresher on our other group over here. Aldrich had just attempted to sneak down the stairs, but the armor is a little louder than it tried to be. And when he got close to Zephyr, Zephyr could see this tall, looming, metallic figure reaching out towards Aldrich's head. Now this figure is 10 feet tall and just... You see blood covering it in different places. Dried blood. There's a little bit that seems to still be wet over its left shoulder. And there are just spikes and spears and swords littered around its body. It only has one arm. The other arm has been like chopped off and severed. You can see open wires seem to go out of it as it makes one step next to Al and kind of shakes the whole space. Now, Al.
Mm-hmm.
This construct...
Tell me if 4 goes first.
No.
No.
Unfortunately for you, though, this construct did sneak up on your party.
Yep.
It's the opposite.
So, it's gonna get
Gonna go the same way.
a round before either of you.
Yep.
Yay.
Let me
Let's
just
go, big
let me
boy.
just see if it. Nope. Okay. And it is going to reach out with that hand and attempts to crush Aldrich's skull. Yep.
No.
No,
Tell me-
don't say it was a crit. Don't say it was a crit. No, it is the exact
It was-
opposite, bro.
I fucking cursed it.
It was wonderful playing with you all.
Silence.
A moment of silence. I'm going to eat some chocolate.
Okay, Al, you
There's no way he's dead outright though.
no, he's not dead outright. Well,
Let's see.
We gotta make
Let's
it.
roll damage.
let me
first.
roll damage first. So that's 18 plus 8 plus 3.
That's a lot of pluses.
35. Okay.
A little less than that.
Whatever.
29.
Yeah.
I'm still
29.
unconscious.
29, but you are kind of like, you see this like panic go across like Zephyr's face for a second, and you feel a pressure against your head, and the lights just go out. And Zephyr, you just see like Al like go limp, and he
How
doesn't
is our damage dealer?
he doesn't fall, because he's still in the hand of this construct.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. Oh no.
All right, buddy.
Okay, and with that, Zephyr, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Can I like take a quick look at him, like inspect the situation? The wires coming out of where his arm was, are they exposed wiring, like sparking? Or are they just the wires just coming back in and they're not really?
Make a
Like they
perception check.
Okay. Oh, good. That's a +0. That's a 17 though.
Okay. You kind of look, and there is this like sparking kind of like every so often off to the side. And now that you're taking a second to like look at this construct as a whole, it is heavily damaged. You think that this, if you were facing this in its prime, your only option would be to run. But there's a sliver of a chance.
All right. Do I notice anything else like a body, or is it just
It is
holding
so
Al?
it's just this like large 10-foot construct with Al. It's holding Al by his head with its one good arm.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so that actually is a lot better than what I was. That's not worst case. Okay. So, can I? Hold on, I gotta pull up Owlbear. Can I move up 5 feet so I'm within range? Um, can I summon my magic weapon and use it to grapple Owl and try to pull him free? Like towards myself.
yes. Um. Hmm.
Because it's
What am I
obviously
gonna
felt
make
that
this?
Owl has gone slack now.
I feel like it should still just be like a grab.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, it's gonna be a grapple check because I did change the way that this magic item works a little bit. So using this in kind of a more improvised fashion to pull. So it's going to be, I want you to roll a strength check, and you're going to roll it against the construct's strength check.
Come on. Fingers crossed, everyone. That fell off the table. I'm just gonna roll it in D&D Beyond.
That's risky.
That's a nat 20.
Beautiful. You kind of whip the dull end of the chain around Al, and I would say that you're able to pull him, kind of his unconscious form, right next to you. But that is your action.
Okay. Would dragging him be an action or just count as movement?
It just counts as movement. It halves your movement, though.
Okay, so I have 25. Am I taking the bigger half or the smaller half?
Smaller half. Round down.
Okay. Sorry, my brain is not. That is. Okay, so I'm gonna take him and just start moving 12 feet back.
Is your speed only?
30.
Yeah, so it'd be 15.
You had to move forward.
Well,
first.
I had to
Yeah,
move.
he had
Oh, you had to
forward.
move forward first. So yeah, so just
he's
2
in
squares
range.
back.
We're leaving.
Okay. So where are you pulling him? You are in this like cylinder chamber that goes up, I would say, about 80 feet from, and that's where the platform you came from, and the stairs
Yeah.
that kind of circle down. And then there behind you is another hallway.
We're heading to that hallway.
Where you saw that one figure disappear down.
Yeah, we're heading to the hallway or the closest. Yeah, probably the hallway. There's no like rocks for cover or anything.
Not in here. There is a fire pit in the center of the room, but whether or not this construct cares about fire.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
After your turn.
Yep.
Unless you want to do anything as a bonus action.
Nope, I got nothing.
Okay. So they're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Uh-oh.
30.
Oh, he caught up.
Yeah. Can't quite make it to Zephyr.
Oh, good.
You're a little bit of a distance away. Is it a... Nope, 5 or 6. So what it's actually going to do is it'll burn its action to dash. And it gets right behind you, Zephyr.
Oh.
Okay. And after...
I have to have look at the Google Doc real quick because I have a plan, but I don't remember
Okay.
the mechanic.
Well, before you go,
Oh yes.
Al, it is your turn.
Time for the table.
A 3?
A 3.
So that'll be 1 failed death save.
Die on me.
Don't die on me, old man.
Okay.
Okay, Zephyr. We're,
where is it?
the updated thing I think is in the Discord. If you're looking for the specifics.
I think I got what I'm looking for. Let me know if I'm wrong about this. Advantage. Maybe I can. So real quick, how does overrun work then?
Oh! Using some of our
Trying to
optional.
make sure I've got this right.
I think you're gonna have disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, that's fair.
It is a large creature.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So it would be a strength athletics check with disadvantage,
Okay.
contested by their strength athletics check.
So, let's see what I can do. I wasn't prepared for it to be in front of me.
Do you need a second? We can you know what? Let's dip away a second from this group.
Okay.
Give you
Yeah,
a second
I'm
to
gonna
think
need a
about what
minute.
you need to do.
A lot just
know what
happened
you've
in one
done.
turn, and I need to think.
Winnie, you with us? Okay.
Yeah.
The last
I was.
the last thing you remember is fighting that slime, and then the feeling of free falling as you tumble down. You reach out for your broom. You try to grab onto anything that you can. You're not able to get it underneath you, and suddenly you just hit. Everything goes dark. Except for this small, pale light in the distance. What do you do?
I'm going into the tunnel. Oh,
She's heading for the light?
Winnie, come back. So pitch black is it for like a far away dim light?
It's little, like, twinkling light in the distance.
Am I able to move?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards it.
Okay. You begin walking towards this kind of light in the distance. And you hear this humming. Kind of just echoes across and past you, bouncing off what sounds like stone walls, but nothing's near you.
Okay.
Kind of reverberating around your ears.
Is it like getting louder as I head like towards the little light, or?
As you keep walking forward, it gets slightly louder and louder. Now, do you have to ask, are you being stealthy at all, or are you just kind of walking forwards?
I'll try and be stealthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check for me then.
I'm a little scared, but that's okay.
You are also not wearing your armor, and you have none of your possessions with you.
Ooh. So no disadvantage.
So no disadvantage on stealth.
I still rolled like shit. So that that is an 8.
Okay. You kind of continue walking forward, and you can hear the reverberation of your own footsteps. Kind of just like each tip, tap, and you get almost within visual range. You can see that this like glowing figure starts to take on this like humanoid shape. And your tap, the humming stops. The figure stands up to their full height, a tall figure with these like kind of flowing gown, dressed all in white, standing a good 8 feet tall. Kind of a very like slender build. And you see almost in slow motion their head begin to kind of turn towards you. And then there is this like burning pain in your back. Almost like someone had taken a metal hook and wrapped it around your spinal cord. And you feel it begin to pull you backwards. Pulling you farther away, ripping you out of this existence. And your eyes kind of suddenly flash open. There is this strong, almost like doctor's office light pointing down directly on you. You are in an ungodly amount of pain. You can barely feel parts of your body. You are just in shock all over. And you hear this voice kind of echo through as your eyes blink open. Oh god, I gotta get this accent right. Southern accent? There we go. Oh, look at that. She's finally awakened to us. Welcome back to the land of the living, child of Twilight. Oh, would you look at that? She does have her brother's eyes.
Okay.
And with that, we're gonna go back to Zephyr. Do you know what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I've got a plan.
What?
All right.
What?
So, oh wait, shoot. I have to relook that one last time to make sure I'm understanding this correctly.
Look at it one last time.
Okay, got it. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to use my magic weapon to restrain it, or attempt to restrain it.
Okay. That is a strength save, correct?
Yes. It was, I believe it had to make a... Yes, the target must make a strength save equal to my save DC.
Okay. What DC am I shooting for?
13.
13.
Low numbers, low numbers.
It's a natural 13 on the dice.
And it has a negative strength, right?
This
I
creature
imagine it would.
does not have a
it's got
negative
one
strength.
arm. So it should have disadvantage. It only has one arm, but...
Zephyr. How much is this worth to you?
I just want to get away, man.
I just want to live. So
Okay.
it's worth your life.
So
Are you
how
saying
much is it worth
is
to
the
you?
weapon worth to me?
No, how much is this action worth to you?
I could come up with something else. I don't like the implications behind that.
Okay. Yeah. So that's okay. I just thought I would ask. You kind of like swing your chain around, expecting it for it to be weaker because of its weakened state. But now that it's not holding Al anymore, its arm kind of like clinks and comes up and catches the end of the chain, so it doesn't embed and fully finish that like restraining.
But now it's holding it.
It's let go. It's not holding your weapon.
Okay.
Flavor text.
Darn.
But that is your action.
There's really nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's it.
Okay.
That didn't work.
It's its turn. Let's see if it... Well, we gotta see if it does... Oh! Okay.
No.
So, As it's kind of close to you, it turns and you see it. It's like it puts its fist down for a second, and you're like, "That's weird." And then there is this whirring sound that kind of comes from its chest, and you see this slight bit of this kind of like pink fog begin to come out of its mouth, and it goes. And it just blows this like river of smoke across both of you.
Oh, it vaped on me.
Yeah. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 21.
Okay. It doesn't necessarily matter for Al, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. So you are able to kind of like catch your breath at the last moment.
it works.
And stop from inhaling whatever this smoke is. And it's Al, I need a death save.
14.
That's a success.
Good.
Okay.
It's my turn
Okay.
again.
Yes, Zephyr, we're back up to you. We'll stick
right.
in here.
Plan B then.
Plan B.
Zephyr's gonna reach into his little pouch on his side,
Mm-hmm.
pull out a potion of healing, and just shove it in Owl's face.
Beautiful. That is your action.
Yes. So I have to roll 2d4.
2d4 plus 2 is just a regular one.
Yes. Owl heals for 6.
Yay.
And
Owl,
as
you-
soon as he's up, Zephyr says, "Run." But because he has more hit
Run.
points, he's gonna kind of like gesture for Owl to go and kind of stay in between the two of them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he didn't say run, but like the look in his eyes, he's still holding his breath.
Yep. It does dissipate very quickly. It was like bellowing out from it. So there's no smoke around you now.
Well, I mean, I have
you can hold your breath indefinitely.
unending breath, so
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna use it for a while. So
Lovely.
he's still holding his breath, but he's like, "Go."
Do we roll on the table?
Oh, I do need to do
Yeah,
that.
do I need to roll on the table?
Yeah.
I technically need you to make a con save first.
Okay. When is it
Thank you.
supposed to happen? Like as they
When you drop to
take a
0.
death save?
When they drop to
When
0.
you drop to 0. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 23.
Okay. You're fine.
Cool.
What headache? But
Skull crushing is fine. Yeah.
It's a slight headache, but there's no permanent damage.
I was gonna say, I got a
Strong
steel
noggin.
plate in there already.
You know what? You probably do.
I
Yeah.
probably do, yeah.
But with that, it is the construct's turn once again.
Good for him.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And it is going to raise its fist up and just slam down towards Zephyr.
Yeah, I figured it would do that. Wait, you have a much higher armor class.
Stop
than I
that.
do.
No,
Stop that.
he did
No
not.
way.
He did not.
He did the same thing he did.
What are the odds?
See, this is when you used your
God.
tongue thing.
I would if I could.
Tongue thing.
Yeah, that is a natural 20.
I can't believe it. It literally happened both times.
Any chance this won't do a lot of damage?
Oh,
No.
Like it's just a D8 and some change.
Oh.
If I...
That's a no.
I'd be dead.
Okay, so we've
Like,
got
just outright.
8 plus 10,
But, yep, I'm
18.
18, plus another 12, so it's 30.
okay. I'm
No.
I'm unconscious, but I'm alive.
All right.
Luckily, in this weakened state, this construct doesn't have enough firepower to kill you outright. But I do need you to make a con save now.
Yeah.
Your DC's
Get
15.
another high one. That's a 6.
That's a 6, folks.
We're on the table.
Okay, now roll a d20.
Ooh.
Just a straight d20.
Big money, big money, big money. Or low money, I don't know.
Or low.
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Only one limb.
We'll find out later. For right now, you fall unconscious.
Zephyr had his back turned to it and he's like signaling to run. Just gets clocked.
Al, it's your turn.
Well, thank God I have a potion of healing. So I'm gonna pop that baby straight into Zephyr's mouth.
I really thought you were just gonna go right into my mouth.
Into my mouth.
Hey,
Let's just take it
it's a
myself.
bonus
I'm gonna
action
need
if you
some
It's a
do it
help.
bonus
yourself.
action, so I gotta.
I only have 6 HP, man.
I thought I had the second one.
7.
7 points of healing.
7 points of healing.
I'll say
Um,
for you.
That's enough to breathe.
I would like to. What can I do as a bonus action?
Run.
Run.
Uh,
Run with the bonus action.
I didn't take the attack action this turn.
Nope.
I would like to try to just raise my shield up and get as much as I can between the two of them, even though it might just be putting my arm in front of Zephyr
Okay.
and saying, "You run. I've lived a full life."
Lovely.
Yo.
And that's it. Actually, no.
No!
Wait,
Not today!
I have the game-winning bonus action.
I
The
have
game-winning bonus action. This probably won't do much, but what does that do? I'll cast magic weapon on your weapon.
It's
Now
already
it's more. Wait, yeah, you can't.
I can't do that.
I think it has
Yeah.
to be a non-magic weapon.
Yeah,
already a
you
magic
right.
weapon.
You right.
I have a plan, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Before we go back up to Zephyr, Winnie, you are strapped down to an operating table. You kind of like weakly look around and you can see cuts and bruises all over your body.
Ugh.
You see that like one of your legs is like bent at like the wrong angle. And you finally catch a glance at this feminine voice that's been talking to you. There is this tall human figure. Her hair is kind of tied back in this messy bun. She's got this kind of dark auburn hair, and like perfect red lipstick. She's dressed in like white and gold vestments. You can see that she has armor underneath, as well as a sword like strapped to her back, and she has these like pink operating gloves on. She's like, "Oh, now don't you worry. We'll get you right ship back into place." As she grabs your leg and with one motion just cracks it back into where it should be.
Amazing. Wow. Ooh. Ouch.
You can see that she like walks away from you for a minute. Your vision's still kind of hazy and you're getting kind of the lay of the land around you, you see a medical facility of some type. Large metal beams kind of litter the place. A weird blue light seems to be flickering kind of in the corner. And this figure walks over to a metal desk across the way and starts picking up different utensils.
Great.
Hey, yo, we were in the sewer.
Winnie, is there anything that you want to try to do?
What? Shoot! Like, how much can I? I can't move at all, right? Like,
You are
my
like
arms and my.
you are completely
fully-
restrained, just kind of like strapped
Okay.
down by these leather straps. You can see that most of your gear has been piled off to your right, and you were kind of just in your base clothing. Your armor has been stripped off. You're also on 1 HP, by the way.
Ooh. Can I talk? Like, am I able to speak?
Yeah.
Or okay, I didn't know if like I was restrained here.
No,
or...
there's nothing
whatever.
gagging your mouth or anything.
Okay.
So yeah, is there anything you want to say?
Max,
or-
hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Craig just told me that he stopped recording and needs to be removed and re-added.
Oh no, Craig.
Craig is
Yeah.
slacking.
Oh,
Craig.
Gregory.
Craig.
How dare Gregory?
Well,
Gregory.
wow.
He said, but I'm not recording that channel.
It's a text
Oh.
channel, Craig. Come on.
He's
So-
thinking,
Get your act together.
I guess while
but I'm not in the recording channel. What?
Winnie decides what she wants to say, and Zephyr Zephyr decides what he's gonna do next. We'll go to a quick break.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay.
So as the adventure continues, we'll see you all back in 10-ish minutes.
Ooh.
Bye bye.
I believe they died on their first weekend outing.
And anyway, we're back.
Oh boy.
So, Winnie, we were over there with you. Is there anything that
Yeah.
you'd like to get out? You can tell that your throat is like dry and it's rough.
Okay.
And it's difficult to speak, but you can.
Okay. She tries to like. She can't really lift her head. I'm assuming like not very far up, considering she's like. But she looks to the human lady with the pink gloves on, and and she says, "Who are you?"
Oh, now don't stress yourself. You're gonna need all your strength for the upcoming procedure.
What?
Now, and she walks back over to you and she starts like brushing your hair with like her glove. And you're like, oh, now just lay back down and everything will be just all right.
What? She's so confused.
Just bask in his light.
In whose light?
Oh, Blazadin's, of course.
What?
Oh, now you don't need to worry about that. And you feel this sharp prick into your left arm.
Oh. Okay.
Now, this won't hurt a bit. Just count back from 10 with me. 10.
I don't
9,
think I wanna.
7. And your vision starts to kind of slip. You're like blinking to grip onto it. 3, 2.
Wait.
I'll see you when you wake back up, sweetie.
Oof.
and your vision blacks out.
Oof.
Confirmed you're waking back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Al and Febrim. Not Febrim.
All right.
Zephyr.
Here's the plan.
Different people.
So, I'm gonna grab Al, by like his collar. I'm gonna cast levitate on him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run. 30 feet.
Okay. So you were gonna risk an opportunity attack?
I don't think I have anything I can do to stop that, but basically what I'm doing is as I'm running, Al is now behind me with his shield up,
Mm-hmm.
kind of covering my flank.
Okay. It is going
So-
to.
I don't know if that'll rule or cool anything, but
Do you
And
want
you-
to like swing out
Use me as a
around
shield.
before
yeah,
we
so like
leave?
as I'm running, I swing him behind, and he's got his shield up, and I'm carrying him, and we're running.
Okay. What do I want to make this? Zephyr, give me an athletics check.
I can do that.
Aldrich is a heavy person, even with
I
him
wish I did
levitated.
that better. That's an 11. Well, levitate does up to 500.
It's up to
pounds.
Mm-hmm. But still
to stop it
changing his
horizontal
momentum.
movement, though.
Yeah. So you're kind of
Oh,
you
otherwise
whip
it's
him
like-
around. You do it enough though, and as the construct's fist comes out, it is targeted at Al and not Zephyr.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Do you stop?
It's not a
No!
20. It's not a 20.
I'm like, there's no way.
ain't no way.
It's not a 20, but it is a 23 to hit.
That does hit because I don't have shield.
It's okay. You're still. This will still work.
It's okay.
Okay. That is
Carrying his life.
12 points of damage as it just like impacts you, and the momentum sends you just like toppling end over end, like with Zephyr like grabbing you by the chain.
Are we just flying now?
Well, I'm just flying. I'm limp.
Aldrich is just limp in the air. His shield strapped to his arm, just kind of like waving in the distance.
Well,
And-
I just mean the
and
momentum
Zephyr, you're
from the
booking
punch.
for it.
Can I use that to just carry me farther? Like if I'm holding on to Alice, he's just flying. Because I'm not going to be able to stop him, but I'm not letting go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna say no for this one.
Okay, so I do stop him.
Yeah, he does kind of like run into you. Doesn't force you to lose your footing or anything, but just kind of comes with you.
Okay, so now let me know if you'll allow this.
Oh, great.
I
What have
can
I done?
change the target's altitude during my turn. Can I like grab onto him and just take him 20 feet up so we're out of range until it's my turn again?
Let me look.
A little Mary
Because
Poppins.
let's look.
Because the spell's range is 60 feet, which I'm assuming is from me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can also go up as high as you want. You can only move 20 feet a turn, though.
Okay.
I would say that Zephyr, you are light enough that you could grab onto Al and go 20 feet up in the air. Now you're going to
No,
be
we're not.
hanging a little bit.
Oh, I'm like koala wrapped around him as we go up.
And you can feel this like strains your magic.
Yeah.
Because you're getting very close to that 500-pound limit.
How heavy is Al?
Well,
That's a big suit of armor.
let's
fair.
like each of you are
Just out of
each of
curiosity.
you are carrying 80 pounds of equipment because I just checked your sheets.
That's fair.
And let's say like the average adult of each of your size would weigh 180 each.
That's fair. Okay, I'll give you that.
Zephyr, you probably weigh less because of your composition, so you're probably closer to like 140.
I hit the gym. I do.
Hit the gym. But you're definitely you're borderlining that 500-pound limit.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We just float up.
And so you're 20 feet up in the air.
Zephyr's like slapping Al's face slightly. Like, come on, wake up. You're good. Come on, Chip, wake up.
And
that's all I can do.
All right. After your turn, you watch as this construct lumbers through and gets its way right underneath you. And you hear once again that like whirring sound from its chest and the little bits of fog coming out. And just directly from underneath you, I need you to make a con save.
Secondhand smoke's not good. Con save?
Yep.
Even 20 feet up? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is 10 feet high.
It is a 30-foot cone.
That is a 10.
Oh god.
This is it.
Eerie, I don't know about that one.
Yep. So you get up there and you're holding on to Al. And suddenly you can't move. You are paralyzed.
Oh.
Which also means you drop concentration on levitate.
Do I though? Because like,
because you are technically incapacitated as part of paralyzed.
Damn.
As part of being paralyzed,
That's
it means you are
great.
incapacitated. An incapacitated creature cannot maintain concentration on a spell.
Do we at least float though?
Damn.
Gently float down. It does say that.
Yeah. So you fall down right into
Not
the
that
arms
it
of this
looks good.
creature. And you feel it just grabs on to either one of you.
With one arm.
Am I still like conscious?
I guess
Like,
it's got like that one
or...
big loop.
Scoops him.
Aw, friend.
Like I'm
Yay.
immobilized, but am
Yeah,
I
you
still,
are
like,
immobilized, but
verbal?
you are still conscious. Your vision's kind of fadey.
Mhm.
You're trying to cough this smoke up out of your lungs. Al,
As
give me a
he's-
death save, please.
As he's sinking down, Zephyr just like the last words that he can get out is, "The house always wins," and then just sinks down in.
You
Wait, what was it you
15.
said?
15,
The
success.
house always wins.
The house always wins?
Yeah,
It's a gambling joke.
Oh.
it is.
I
Okay,
was like, what?
Did we do the con save?
for the second con save
Yeah.
for Al going down.
For Al going
yeah.
down again.
It's 8.
Was it,
Wait, no, con save.
Yeah, I will need a con save.
I forgot to add my constitution modifier.
'Cause
So
you're-
13.
13? Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
No lingering injuries on that one.
That's fine. Death lingers enough.
Oh wait. How many times
I
did
don't
you
know,
go down?
Death is a lingering injury.
Once.
That was 2.
So that was your
That
second
would-
time. No,
That
you're
was
good.
the
Yeah.
second time.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Maybe just barely.
It's
Fine.
If I go unconscious again, do my failures and successes carry
Reset?
over?
Don't carry over.
They reset.
They don't carry over. Okay, cool.
So Zephyr, at the end of your turn, I need you to make another con save to see if you can break this paralyzation.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You cough up this smoke, and you feel your body become yours again. You kind of begin to struggle a little bit here and there, but that is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
And then it's the construct's turn.
Hmm.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah, it hits.
You shake yourself back to life, the paralyzation kind of like jutting out of your system, just in time for this construct to squeeze. And as it begins to squeeze, you feel like your chest being compressed, and the light begins to fade. Darkness creeps in around your edges as you fall unconscious.
Zephyr makes a squeaking noise as he's being squeezed.
I do need to make a con save, though.
19.
You're good. Okay. And with that,
Man, I wish we had party members.
You jumped down the hole.
let's go back
Come with me.
to Lily and Febrim. After swiftly and quickly defeating their foe, its blood still kind of dripping out into the room. What would y'all like to do?
Pretty bittersweet in contrast.
Febrim's gonna kind of slowly holster his weapon, or holster his crossbow as he walks over to Lily, kind of lighting up the now dead body with his scythe. He just kind of stares at it for a moment and he goes, "Huh. I guess I didn't need to worry much anyways."
Sometimes I get lucky. But seeing the wriggling in the, I don't know, silk, I guess, she goes over to, try and, like, cut through it with her needle.
Alright, you cut through, and it is this, like, thick webbing.
Yeah.
But with just a hair bit of precision, you're able to kind of definitely cut away a couple of the stitches. And out tumbles this small human figure, kind of like head over heels, tumbles out right at your feet. And in front of you sits this boy, probably in around like 10 or 12-ish. He's got bright red hair, and kind of these like red gold irises, and very, very pale white skin. His clothes are all like kind of torn and dirty, but he just like plops out in front of you, and he looks up straight at you and goes, "Thanks for that."
Well, not a problem. What's your name?
My name is Axel. What's yours?
Got it memorized. I'm Lily.
Hello, Lily. Did you defeat the big scary monster thing?
I did. Wouldn't happen to know if there are more of them, would you?
I'm pretty sure there's like at least like a dozen of them, but they all kind of like come in and out at different times.
Now a dozen, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it's like
don't think I
12.
can handle that many. About 12.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably more than 10. I don't think I can do that. What do you think, Febrim?
Yeah, it's a little more than 12. Or it's a little more than 10.
That's a no?
Would you say?
You don't think we can handle that many?
Not at the same time.
I mean, you guys all seem really strong. Maybe you could do it. I can help. I'm real tough.
How'd you get captured, kid?
Oh, well, I like ran away from like some people. that are like a little deeper in the sewer area. They were like kind of nice, but they're like kind of creepy too. And I just didn't really want to stay with them anymore, so I just kept moving down the sewer, and it's crazy down here. There's so many things just like happening here and there, and there's so many different paths, and to be completely honest, I got a little lost. So I was just wandering through the cave, and I got over to this space, and then there was that weird spider thing with some other weird spider things.
Can you describe what they looked like?
Which ones? The spider things?
No, we know what they look
Like that.
Yeah,
It's like that
no,
one right there.
Yeah. No, the people you were running away from.
Oh, they all wore like this like weird white cloak thingy. They are the villains. And it has like this like it has this like little like gold accent here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Yeah. Do you remember where you came from to get here?
Oh yeah, it's just like down that way around a couple corners, take a left at the slime pit, and then you take 2 rights until you reach the steel frame that has 2 bars missing, and you slip through the steel bars, and then just go past the little water droppy thing, and then just like right around the corner.
I thought you said you were lost.
Well, I know how to get back. I just don't know how to get out.
Oh. Well, best of luck.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know if we should leave that kid to just find his way out.
He said he was strong, though.
I no.
You don't think so?
I think he's got some muscle to him, but that's he
Axel.
he got captured before.
Mm-hmm.
Axel, how many years of training have you undergone?
What do you
How
consider
old are you,
training?
Axel?
It could look like a lot of things.
I'm 11, by the way. Technically, they've been injecting stuff into my body for like 3 years. So,
Injected.
yep.
Lily kind of looks to Febrim for approval, like, pretty good.
I just really think he should not be by himself.
Well, it sounds like the place he didn't want to be is the place that we want to go to. So, don't know if that's gonna work.
You see him walk up to like one of the entranceways that you didn't come from, because there are several different like tunnels that come out of this way. And he like turned back and he's like, "Is this the right one to go to?"
Oh.
No?
Oh.
Do you think you could, like, give him the directions back at least?
Yeah, I can do that. I describe it similarly to the way he did. Like, you just go up the ramp, you go around a couple corners, you turn left at the, like, the stalactite, the top one? Yeah,
Oh,
there's this
okay.
big one.
Yep,
And it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to go down this, like, hilly thing, but then it comes back up, and then you have to go straight through there, and I think then it's 2 more rights.
Don't fall in the hole.
Okay.
And then you'll find some, like, sewer water flowing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then you just follow that out.
Cool. Gotcha.
Oh, but you should probably be quiet, because I'm pretty sure we heard some coming down here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think they did head off kind of that way at one point.
Okay then. Got it all memorized?
Yep, all up here.
Febrim
Great
has
then.
his head in his hands the whole time. Just
Oh, I'm 11, by the way. I didn't know. I feel like you asked that question. I don't know if I gave you
Yeah.
an answer.
no, you said that.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I was much younger than that when I started my training, so I think he should be alright.
Okay. You
Right then. Axel, it was wonderful to meet you. Hopefully we'll get to see you around, in a little bit. We've got to do some more exploring, but I hope you enjoy the sewers. It's always a great experience being down here.
I haven't really liked it so far, but I mean, if you say so.
I'll learn to love it.
Okay.
safe travels.
Well, and you see he kind of like grips his hands together, and you see he like bows his head. He's like, I wish you the best of luck. And there is this just like magical pulse that fills the room. Both of you can take a point of inspiration.
Woo! I'm inspired.
So what is inspiration?
It means you essentially can roll any check with advantage. Once.
Oh, okay.
Are we
Awesome.
doing it that we have to decide before we
Yep.
roll?
Decide before. And he's like, it actually worked. It doesn't always work every time. So, anyway, bye y'all. You see he like pivots on like his hind foot and starts walking off in the wrong direction.
Oh. Do you wanna go? We should probably tell him he's.
I think he just knows a shortcut.
I don't think he does.
I told him the right way to go, so he must
I-
know where. Must
He's
know what to do.
11.
Hmm? Is that not old enough?
To most
More than 10
cases,
also,
no.
isn't it? Isn't that a
It
lot?
is one more than 10. Yes,
And 12 is around 11.
it's
So-
right above it.
Yeah, so both of those are a lot.
I
Okay.
Guess we should get going then. We have to
All
find
right.
those rope people.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I really hope in the near future Lily has to take a math class and passes it.
Okay.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Winnie, your eyes kind of like flutter back open. You have this kind of weird state of vertigo from coming out of like anesthesia. And you look down at this kind of like throbbing pain in your left arm, and you can see this clear, thin rubber tube with a metal tip at the end has been firmly placed into your blood veins. And you see this blood being filtered into your system, and you can feel it pressing into your own. But it doesn't look right.
No.
Make
Nah.
make a perception check.
Nah. Okay.
It's O negative.
Oh, that's a not one.
You were just too deluded to kind of like look around, but you do see that you are alone in this room as of right now.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
No, I thought I took it. I thought I had message, and I don't. Or is it message? You have to see the person anyway, don't you?
Sending is the one where you
Yeah,
could send
yeah.
it to anyone.
Yeah. And I don't have that either. Big sad.
Big sad.
Am I still strapped down on the table?
You are still strapped down.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I have. Is there like? Can I like try and like? Is there like any way I can maybe like? Is there like? Is it like a belt buckle type thing, or is it just like a
You
like
want to
a
wiggle?
buckle and
Tell me what you want to
Yeah.
do, and we'll do a check for it.
I'm gonna try and wiggle my tiny little hands. Not that
Okay.
I have tiny little hands, but I want to wiggle them out of there.
Make a sleight of hand check.
All right,
Slider
please.
your hands.
Are they sleighty hands?
Oh, they sure fucking are. That is a 21.
All right.
Woo!
You kind of like wiggle that like the one wrist out, like your right wrist. You're able to actually wiggle out of its like casing. Just you kind of like twist your wrist in a different position, and it just it hurts a little bit. You definitely feel it like pulling, and it ends up chafing some of the like skin on the side of your hand, but it slips out, and you have a free hand now.
Oh, I'm going to am I able to pull the tube out of my arm, or is it like deep in there? Like, is there a certain way I have to take it out?
You kind of like go over it, and is it just tell me what you want to do, and we'll make it happen.
I want to see. Am I able to like? Hold on. Can I do a medicine check to see like if it's like a needle maybe like I would recognize, or like if I would have the knowledge that I could just pull it out or do
Absolutely,
certain
make a medicine
thing
check.
okay. Because I don't want to just pull it out and then be like,
Yes,
you lost
yeah.
all your blood and you die.
Psh, psh.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
All right, yeah. This is like a very standard. Oh, and I can't remember the word.
Transfusion.
But yeah, essentially like transfusion, where you kind of like follow the tube up and you see a bag hanging on a metal stand, kind of dropping this blood into your veins.
Gotcha.
And you know that if you essentially just take it out, you keep your arm straight and just kind of take it out slowly and with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be 100% right, but you think you can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you kind of pull it out, and as soon as you pull it out, you don't start bleed. Like you have like kind of that little pool of blood when you ever take a needle out.
Uh-huh.
But you see that the tube itself begins to kind of spill and drop blood all over the floor. And the bag begins to kind of quickly drain. Not competing with the flow of your blood anymore, it just begins to go.
Gotcha. Well, that's going on. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do next. Is there any sort of like okay, so this is like a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a is there like a door, like a window I can like peek through?
So you take off the rest of your straps, you like
Yeah,
get out
yeah.
of bed, and you are, I cannot emphasize enough how sore you are all over.
Okay.
You pass by a mirror on your way to this kind of like double set of doors. Think of just operating doors.
Okay.
And you pass a glass mirror put into the side. And you, for the first time, get a good look at your back. And you see that all of the clothing on your back has been torn to shreds. and there is this large gash that runs in kind of a reverse crescent moon around your spine. That has been quickly scarred over. So you have this huge scar on your back. But you are able to make it over to the doors.
Okay. Let me see.
Make a stealth check first.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I didn't know if.
Mhm.
And I still don't have my armor or anything on, correct?
No,
right?
It's all sitting in a pile by the operating table.
Okay. That is a 16.
16. You are able to kind of easily make your way over to the door, and you peek out. Make a perception check.
Okay. Ah! It didn't go in the box. Like, roll across my keyboard. Perception, that's a 6. So that's a 13.
13. You look around, and you can't see very far. The glass is old on these doors. And honestly, the material that these doors are made of is unfamiliar with you. It's a hard, rough material that seems extremely lightweight. But you look out through the glass panes and you see that there are 2 white-robed figures on either side of the door, each with a kind of red band that wraps in a circle around the whole robing. And each of them holds a large glaive in their hands.
You said that's like a red band that circles around the robe?
Mm-hmm.
Do I recall the human lady having that around hers?
She definitely was dressed differently.
Oh, okay. I was like, I knew she was wearing like white and gold, but I didn't know if it was like robes or not.
There were robes to her outfit, but she was definitely... It's safe to assume that she's probably of a higher tier than these individuals.
Gotcha. Okay. How do I want to go about this? Okay. First, no, never mind. Forget that. I guess.
You begin to hear a voice coming down the hallway.
Okay.
Kind
That's
of
not. That's.
loud voices chatting to each other.
Oh no. And they're like coming towards the.
They're getting
Can
louder.
I tell her? Ah. Okay. I am going to. I'm looking up for spells. I'm skimming over them to see if I want to cast one. Do I have spell slots?
You have all your spell slots, but
Okay, and I have 1 hit point.
you do not have your holy symbol.
Ah!
So anything with a material component, you cannot cast.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Anything with a material component?
Mm-hmm. So if it just says S or V, you're fine. But if it has an M next to the spell, you cannot cast any of those spells right now. Unless you can find a material component in the room that you're in.
I was really hoping I could cast sleep. Damn it.
Well, what are the components for sleep?
Sand, rose petals, or a cricket.
Or, not and.
Make an
Is
investigation check.
Yay!
If there's a cricket. or
Please.
sand.
In theory.
Oh,
this is just made of sand.
17.
You kind of like you come up with this idea. You quickly kind of like start looking around. You make it over to the table, and you see a jar of what appears to be a perfectly, like, thin powdered sand.
Touching. Yes, I'm gonna take a pinch of that good old sand, and I'm
You,
gonna
like,
get.
You reach in and you grab a pinch, and it's just enough to remove this, like, skull that's seated inside of the sand. You see, like, one of its, like, hollow eye sockets filters out as you grab a pinch.
Ew, scary. Cool.
Ew.
And I'm gonna. Are my weapons and everything in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Just not my holy symbol. It's like MIA.
No,
correct?
you kind of, like, you in this investigation check, you're looking around. Your
Okay.
holy symbol is not with your equipment.
Okay. But the rest of my equipment is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm going to I am going to grab my broom of flying, and I'm also going to grab my I don't know if I can hold both if I'm holding sand.
Well, it's just a pinch, so you've got like a little bit of
Oh,
it in your hand.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my broom of flying, and I'm gonna grab my war hammer. I'm gonna put like the broom like at like against the wall like beside me, so it's like ready to just grab. But I've got my war hammer in one hand, and then
getting all of this stuff ready. You're getting set by the door, but now there are more than voices. You hear heavy footsteps of something metallic hitting against the linoleum, the marble flooring.
Okay.
And it's growing closer.
Can I like? No, I shouldn't risk that. I don't know how.
What do you want to do? It's getting closer. Your window of opportunity to do anything is closing rapidly.
Okay, I decided that I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I'm gonna. Oh my god, my phone just started typing as I was talking. I'm going to decide to put my. Can I put my warhammer on my back? I don't think I can.
Sure. Let's say you have a strap.
Okay, yeah, I put it on the strap, and I'm gonna grab my broom and hop on, and I'm just gonna try my best to weave out of there. I think because I don't know what the hell this thing is, and I don't know if I can put it to sleep. So I'm scared.
You blow out of the doors. They like swing wide open. Either guard is kind of caught by surprise as they kind of like shake it off to the side and they go, what are you? And you just like begin to beeline down the hallway. Are you going left or right?
Oh god.
Coin flip.
Do I remember which way the people were coming from, or like the two people like in the hallway, or could I?
They were on either side, and it was with like the voices bouncing down this hallway. You didn't quite roll enough high on your perception to know which way they're coming from down this hallway.
Okay, give me a second. We're gonna leave it a chance here. Okay, I'm going left.
Okay.
Oh god!
you bust out and you beeline left, your broom kind of like skirting along the wall, and you make it about 20 or 30 feet down the hallway before you are face to face with a large metal contraption missing an arm on the side, and in the other arm are two people that you recognize. You see you see Aldrich, his like armor slightly dented, kind of limped over to the side, and Zephyr has somehow gotten his one arm to kind of like stick up straight, and is just like kind of pointing up towards the ceiling as he's kind of like over limp on the other side. And you come face to face with this like construct. It's got this like V-like face. and it stares at you and stops moving. And from behind it, there's a little voice. Oh, it seems someone just got out of their restraints. It's so lovely to see that you're doing so well. Now, be a doll and, cooperate. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Cooperate.
I don't want to
Oh.
cooperate. It's a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Oh, okay, wait, I feel pretty good. That's a 16. Please.
Not good enough, Gary.
Like,
Gary.
Damn it.
I don't think it is, but
Not
let me
on a
look.
D.
How badly do you want this?
I bet you
How
the
bad do you want to resist?
I bet you the save has to be a 17, and I missed it by that. It is, isn't it? Oh!
You feel
Not our
a
set.
spell take hold on your mind.
Ah! Okay.
A suggestion to cooperate
Yeah.
as the very familiar red-headed figure, a large sword strapped to her back, kind of appears from around this construct. Now, we wouldn't want anything to get too messy, now would we? Why don't you just return back into that room and we'll deposit your friends here with you. How's that sound?
Am I, so I failed the save, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, I figured. So, like, do I feel compelled then just to walk back to the room and not say anything? Or, like,
No,
am I able
you
to...
can still speak. You were just,
Okay.
you were compelled to cooperate.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you can't be snarky.
Okay. Shoot. What do you need them for? I already thought you were using me.
Oh, well, you see, things have a tendency of coming after things they care about. So, these two fine young fellows just stumbled upon my little construct here, and, well, let's say they, you know what, they're doing fine. They'll be up and at it, I'm sure, in a couple of hours.
The principal and the staff of Ravensight will come looking for us.
I'm sure he's got plenty to worry about.
What?
Oh, now don't you mind. Back into the room, please. And she, like, kind of, like, walks ahead of you and like, looks in and, like, oh, you've made such a mess. Now we're just gonna have to get that... Boys, can you just clean this up for me? Oh, bless your heart.
Can I, sorry. So I'm following behind her, right?
Yep.
So, by cooperate, it is just to, like, walk into the room, correct? Like, go to the room?
Mm-hmm. You need, she told you to walk into the room and to
Okay.
sit on the table.
Okay. So I'll walk in and sit on the table. Do I still have the the sand in my hands?
You do?
Would I be able to try and cast sleep? Or can I
Absolutely.
not? Because, okay.
It's
Cool.
not, this isn't dominate person. It's a suggestion
Okay.
spell. You still have
Okay.
your actions and stuff, and as long as you don't deviate against what she specifically said, which
Mhm.
there's a little wiggle room there.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. I don't remember how sleep works, so let me read it real quick.
Roll 5d8.
5d8, okay. I'm
Unless
just
you're
gonna do it.
upcasting it.
I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, so that's
what the hell.
9d8.
98?
Yep.
Dang. Okay.
98.
98. I'm just gonna roll it on D&D Beyond because I don't want to take the time to go with my real face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, hold on. I have to do it manually. D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Roll. Oh god, I forgot I had the potion bottles. I could just hear it all in my ears. Okay. That's 40. Oh god, it went away. That's 42.
Okay, who are you targeting with this spell?
Her.
Just her? There are 2 other guards, as well as the construct.
I really don't think I'll be able to put the construct to sleep. So I guess her and the 2 guards, I guess. Well,
If it works, we'll put people to sleep starting with the lowest HP going up.
oh.
And then it will, like, so if the guard has 10 HP, then you'll have 32 remaining.
Oh, okay. Then I guess the 2 guards and her, because I feel like this thing would have a lot of HP.
Okay.
So I don't think I would be able to put that to sleep anyway.
You watch as you, like, how do you cast this? Because you don't have your holy symbol. How are you making this work?
Do I want to do this? Yeah, I got the sand. So, I like to think that she just like has it and goes like that, like throws it at her. But, like instead of like right in her, it just kind of like stops and like swirls and then like goes to the people, like including her, that like it's targeting.
Oh, like a little like Sandman kind of deal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You watch,
But it looks like I'm just gonna go.
you like throw it at her, and you see it like divides, and it kind of like it crawls across the eyes of the 2 guards, and both of them instantly just like slump over to their side. Their weapons scatter.
Okay.
And she just smiles.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Eons.
She goes, "Aw, now that's so sweet. Now, go to sleep now, won't you?"
Oh, you.
And there's a little like sand that creeps over your eyes,
Oh, you.
and you
Jerk.
you fall back on the table.
Oh. I should have just targeted her.
Okay.
I could have got away from those 2 guards. They let me get away the first time.
I will
Not to-
say, she didn't even seem drowsy.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
stupid.
Goodness.
I mean, PG.
Not to be that guy,
Okay.
but should me and Zephyr have been making death saves?
No,
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
you're stable, unconscious, but stable. Okay. Lily and Febrim, we're back to you.
Who?
Oh
You guys
boy.
want to join us?
Ugh.
A construct behind you with a different arm missing shows up.
The other
the
arm.
The other arm.
Bigger boo.
Just going.
Okay.
I'm listening
Uh,
for people voices.
listening
not
for
monstery
people
sounding
voices.
things. Yeah.
Okay.
Specific, just monstery sounding.
Make a perception check for me.
Love those. Not today. 11.
11. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You don't really make out any, like... Well, first of all, let me do something.
Let me see how stealthy they are. Oh, yeah. Anyway, okay.
You, like, you kind of, like, strain your hearing, and you hear, like, the drips of water, and cave sounds, and maybe, like, the faint skittering of some creature in the distance. But nothing distinctly human, like voices or words of any type. But with a natural 2, you do hear some very small footsteps behind you that seem to, as you turn a corner, they go. And then there's just a little
Stop.
there's a little red floof that kind of like poofs out the side,
Oh no.
and you see
Oh,
Axel like,
man.
Kidding me?
I think Lily literally goes, Water dripping, cave sounds, skittering, Axel. Wait a minute. And she like turns around.
You see he jumps. He's like and he's like trying to hide, but like his butt is sticking out of wherever he's like hiding from. He thinks he's so well hidden. He's just like, yeah, they'll never find me here. Yeah, this is great.
I just kind of walk
Axel.
up and poke him with the hilt of my scythe.
Oh! Wow! Crazy to see you guys again.
He's taking a short rest.
Is this the way? Oh, I must have gotten lost again. My bad, everyone. Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Do you have to?
Yeah, I'm just
Make an
No.
insight check.
okay.
Make a traditional insight check. You're gonna give a little read of his character.
13.
13. This child is not good at hiding things. So it is very easy to kind of read through him, and there is this giddiness. Like it's not meeting your heroes, but meeting someone that's really cool and like wanting to watch them for as long as you can kind of deal. He's definitely like, these people seem cool. Like, screw whatever I was doing before.
Like, I snuck backstage. Let's see how long I can stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Aw, what a cutie.
I think she kind of understands that to a degree, and she doesn't press him on the fact that he probably wasn't actually looking for the exit. Well, I know you didn't want to go that way, but we're still looking for those robed people.
Oh, yeah?
You want to come with us?
I mean, like, if you insist on me coming, I mean, I guess I have to, right?
God, Ren's in this?
Well,
Thinking Roger.
Seems like you know a shortcut, and maybe, just maybe, the paths are the same for a while, so you can at least follow us until our paths split.
Yeah! That worked great for me. Follow me! He starts walking the wrong way.
I like to imagine he was following us, and then he turns back around like the way we just came from. Axel, we weren't going that way.
Oh, you're totally right. This way! And, like, walks past you.
Great.
Kid.
Okay.
Following Axel.
Oh.
At least until I think he makes a poor decision.
God.
Okay.
You
He
immediately
makes a
think
poor
you're gonna
decision.
What's your passive insight?
13.
Hey, same.
Yeah. He quickly arrives at like the first turn, and he's like, this way.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that I'm, like, necessarily reading him. I'm just, like, listening, looking around for, like, clues. Like, is the path, like, cleared off? Are the walls smooth? Is there moss on the side of the rock that's closer to civilization? Classic.
Classic. It's difficult to tell down here.
Right.
It's very, like, labyrinth-esque, where you start walking past too many of these tunnels, and they all kind of look the same. They've been worn away by years and years of, you would guess, even centuries of existing here. It's all this kind of like smooth, polished stone.
mean, if I don't have any better indication, then I'll follow him, but
Okay.
I can tell that he's guessing, so his guess is as good as mine.
He is,
Suppose it's true.
He's
That's-
definitely
yeah,
guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You arrive at the entrance of the sewer.
Hey, look, we made it back.
Wow.
Wow. No, you keep moving on for probably a good half an hour. Making kind of various turns here and there. Haven't run into anything treacherous yet.
That's good.
But you think you've moved far enough that you can probably get a good hear of something if you would like to make another perception check.
Oh yeah. Febrim, you can make one too. Like I'm not.
I'm
I'm
gonna go ahead and no, that's true. I just figured with the hearing it'd be
I mean, yeah, I'm.
You said
20 total.
investigation check.
Mhm.
Wait, investigation.
Investigation will give you something different if you want to use that.
Oh.
What did he use?
So Lily is trying to hear, so we're using perception.
I mean, I guess I rolled in that one on that investigation check anyways, so I'll just.
It's
I'm
all
gonna-
good.
I'm gonna-
Don't worry
I'm gonna go
about
with
it.
that. I'm just gonna go with that.
What'd you get, Lily?
20 perception.
20 perception. So being a little farther in, getting a little bit lucky with Axel's guessing of directions. I think only one of his rolls was below a 10.
Wow.
Yeah. You are finally able to hear some chanting of a sort.
Hmm.
It's faint and it's
Does
distant.
it sound like people sound, not monster sounds?
It sounds angelic in a way.
Hmm.
Kind of soft. The words are coming out as soft chimes and bits of like lots of airflow. But just like a bad American foreign exchange student, you can definitely hear the common accent.
Oh, good.
Thought you were gonna say you can hear someone is out of tune. Just a little bit. There's just a little bit of dissonance.
No, but these do sound like speakers who are native common speakers, speaking another language.
Fine. I'm just looking for people sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm following that to the best of my ability now.
Okay.
I
You
can't see shit.
can't see shit. You continue to move along the path, kind of following it to the best of your abilities. Sometimes you have to stop to check at a certain turn. And as you're getting closer, there is recognition in Axel's expression.
Okay.
That kind of like excitement to be with these like cool people starts to flicker in and out. And there's this little like just this little hint of fear that you see like cross his eyes every so often. To anyone that's paying attention.
Hmm.
And he starts walking closer to Lily. Like kind of
Yeah, I think she's noticing like at least some of this, especially as he's walking closer.
Mhm.
We're getting close, aren't we, Axel?
I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe?
Maybe? Maybe we should try to be as quiet as we can.
Okay. I can be real quiet.
Right?
All right.
I think since we're not going to be talking, I think she like offers her hand. She just sticks it out to the side as if to like let him hold it if he wants.
Mm-hmm. He like grabs onto it. But then he kind of like, he's like, wait. I know this one will work for me. He takes a deep breath. He clasps his hands together, and he puts his like head down. I wish I was really stealthy. And he vanishes from view.
Is he a genie?
And you feel him like his hand kind of grab onto yours. He's like, I'm ready.
Well,
I'm all ready.
does that make me invisible?
No, it's just him. You just feel like his grip.
Right.
You're not an object he's carrying.
I didn't know if it said holding or carrying.
Really strong.
Dang.
Yeah, okay. She's like a little confused. She like blinks a few times, like.
Febrim's just like, maybe he would have been fine with the spiders.
Yeah, we're going now.
Okay. Can
She's just got her hand like awkwardly out to the side. Like to anyone who doesn't know he's there, it's just like, what are you doing?
There's just like a little like grip around this like the skin, so it looks like your hand is just compressed for no reason. Okay. I need you all to make stealth checks then, as you begin to move forward.
Oh.
13.
No, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna roll one. Don't worry.
I'm good.
No, not quite.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
14.
14, 13, and he got
14.
a 15.
Nice.
Little family. It's like a little family.
One.
Little family.
All right. So you all kind of progress down the hallway, relatively stealthy, making as little noise as you can, and you round a corner and are finally able to see light, like actual someone else's light in the distance. It flickers like a large bonfire. But from what you can tell, you're obviously would be coming in on a higher platform.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Hey, you keep moving and peek around the corner and see that you're coming out on this balcony of what looks like an underground cathedral. All the benches and pews have been pushed out of the way or thrown into a massive bonfire, raging probably 25 feet tall. Just this column of fire that reaches out, being created smokelessly. And there are dozens upon... It's easily a good 50 people like circling around this bonfire, chanting the same things over and over. Bowing into the fire. There's something going on.
They all look the same. Is there any of them that's like a leader that's wearing something different?
You see that there is like one figure that's standing like right in front of the fire, that has more gold to their vestments, where everyone else is dressed in these whites and reds, little flakes of orange here and there. There doesn't seem to be a like uniform, but it's all very like loose fitting clothing. And they're all wearing these like masks.
Hmm.
We're in the room with the bonfire. We're on like a balcony.
Mhm.
Are there any exits on our level?
There's one like on the other side of the balcony. It looks like it like progresses. It kind of curves around, and this balcony is made of wood. It's kind of like built into the stonework. It transitions to this like solid oak and pine.
Can we see like are there exits on the lower level? Can we see like all of it, or is it like we have to
You
peer
can't
over?
necessarily see what's under the balcony at this angle,
Right.
but there
Right.
are exits on like the other side of the room. Okay. While you think about that, we're gonna go back over to Winnie for a second.
Oh boy.
You
Okay.
wake back up. You are tightly strapped down to the table to the point at which it hurts. The tube is back in your arm, slowly feeding a liquid into you. And you see across the room, Al and Zephyr have been tightly bound and gagged.
No.
And just like standing in between them is this figure with red hair.
Lady.
Uh,
What do you want?
I should also say you're not laying flat now. You've been tilted up.
Okay.
To where you're still leaning back slightly, but you're probably at like a good like this. Think like Dr.
Oh, okay.
Frankenstein kind of setup.
Gotcha. And the boys are tied and gagged,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's in the middle of them. Are they on the
Yep.
floor, or are they standing as well?
They're tied to metal chairs.
Oh,
Are we
okay.
awake? Or are we still out?
Still out for right now.
Okay.
Oh, what do I say? Shit, does she say anything?
She kind
Or,
of like she goes over to like Zephyr, and you see that she's like playing with his hair. She's
Like,
like,
tries to like move,
the
but
wind
she
is
can't.
like blowing, so when she tries to touch it, it like blows out of the way.
like,
Oh, she's not touching it.
well, aren't you just fascinating? Ah, so lovely to have guests.
Don't touch him.
Oh, she's awake, our little superstar. How are you feeling?
I want to say so many things, but I don't know what to say. You think I'm being okay? Let them go. You have? There's no point in keeping them here.
Oh, yes, it is. You see, if I keep them here and threaten their lives, then it's more likely that you'll cooperate. Without the needs of any of that messy magic stuff. Does that make sense?
They're not associated with me. I don't know them.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Now I know it's only been a week or so, but don't play me for a fool. We all know you're the one to attach to things easily.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh. Oh, is that so? She like coughs, and one of the guards brings her over this like golden dagger,
Okay.
and she
Scared.
glances at you,
Mm-hmm.
and she begins to walk towards Al.
She struggles a little bit.
Oh. She like with like the opposite hand like brings the knife to his neck.
Don't hurt him.
Oh, there we go. Now, I thought we were gonna have to get all messy. She, like, hands the dagger back off to one of the guards. Now, Winifred, we have so much to talk about. Now, where do I start? Oh, right. Family values. Let's talk about your brother, shall we? Now,
We can cuss in this campaign, right?
yes.
Okay.
Let's talk about your brother now, shall we?
Up yours.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. Now, she kind of like pulls out this little journal and she pulls up a chair and she's like sitting in between the two boys.
Ugh. This lady, man.
Now, when's the last time you saw your brother?
She's not talking.
Now, I told you what was going to happen if you were going to get difficult. And she, like, pulls a dagger from her hip and stabs it into Aldrich's thigh. You...
Well,
How does that work?
You were immediately brought back to consciousness, Al, screaming.
Well,
does he
I was saying
not
with the
have
armor.
legs?
No, your armor's been taken off.
It cannot be.
Oh, it can't be. Then
Right,
she
his
stabs you in the
feet.
she stabs you in your side.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Yeah, I never doffed. I never doffed the armor.
It goes like between the
So-
plating.
Okay.
She stabs with enough force to puncture your
He's
armor.
trying so hard.
Okay, that works. That's fine.
There you go.
I'm just like, that works.
She stabs you, and you are awake.
Oh, I'm so
Hey.
sorry.
Come back. Make a death save.
No death save, but you do
So sorry.
sprout back to consciousness, Al.
Ow.
Oh, I guess it'd be like,
Oh, now look at that. We're getting all messy now. And she like rips the dagger back out.
Oh.
And then like brings it over and she wipes it on Zephyr.
This lady's a monster.
Come on, man.
Good thing she has Zephyr gag and he's unconscious.
Oh my god.
He's got some choice words.
Are we still gonna be difficult, Winifred?
If it wakes me up.
She like
She like shakes her head.
she stands up and begins to like walk over to you and she towers. And she gets real close. Do you even know who your mother is? And at that point, there is this massive explosion somewhere in the distance. Lily and Febrim, you are like, you are up on top of this church, and you see the front doors of the opposite side of the room. They burst open with this massive explosion of force, and you see a like ball of fire explode on the main section of where these robed figures are like prancing. There's like screaming and people are running in an instant. Back over to Winnie and Al and Zephyr. She like the figure is immediately like her attention is drawn to the side. She takes a deep breath. She rights herself. Now, Winifred, you stay right here. I'm just gonna go deal with this and I'll be back in a moment. And she like her demeanor as soon as she stops talking to you drops and she beelines out of the room. The doors kind of like throw open for a second and they filter back and forth. And that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh my god. If this lady's my mom, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, one session is not enough.
I love
Oh my
it.
God.
I love it so
That
much.
felt like that was so much.
Don't understand why I was so excited for tonight's session.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, first
Now,
of all.
aren't you glad we jumped down the hole?
I need
Oh,
more.
it turned out perfectly. I love
I
it
need
so
more.
much.
I'm not dead, and that's all I'm happy about.
No one's dead.
No one's dead.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I should also say, Zephyr, you are kind of, you groggily come to consciousness at the end of this.
Okay.
So you'll start
Okay.
the next session awake. And at 1 hit point.
Hit point.
Am I also at 1 hit point?
Yep.
Nah,
Not
that's that.
anymore.
brought
No,
you to
you're back in
zero.
cut.
Alright, yeah, you're dead.
Young Cuts is again.
No,
You were
you're-
at 2 and now you're at 1.
if you had to use your legs to walk, it might be an issue. But for right now, you're fine.
This.
Well, that
lady
sucks,
falls
because
away.
that's usually...
So yeah.
Oh boy.
Jeez, that's good lord.
Everyone having a good time? Everyone doing good?
Oh yeah.
Check it
Oh,
in.
I had a great time.
Gotta say, we lasted longer than I thought we would, Drew.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you guys did lasted
I
a whole lot
thought-
longer. You started going back and forth with those potions.
Yeah, we got 2 rounds.
That's
I
a
got- I
bad
got-
sign.
I got
You
farther
did,
than I
like-
thought I would
Changing
in the
potions.
room.
Yeah.
I'm not good with quick thinking, so I got farther than I thought I did. I got out of the room and I was like,
You could have escaped.
Okay.
You
Could have guessed right.
if I would have went right, would I have had a
It-
better chance?
No, you would have probably gotten a good distance away.
Oh,
There are some other things that could have happened.
the draw.
Mhm.
But they were coming from the left and the right was open.
I had a gut feeling to go right, but I was like, I'll let the dice decide.
Go with your gut.
I don't know.
Ugh. Damn. Sad.
Jeez.
I was gonna tell her to fuck off, but I was like, Winnie wouldn't say that quite yet.
Not yet.
So then I was like, up yours.
How
Yep.
long have we been unconscious?
It's probably been. We'll stick with rules, and it's been about an hour.
Okay. She said something about a week, so.
Like I've only known you guys for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is what? Yeah.
She's talking about like details that she shouldn't know about Winifred.
Yeah. Who does this lady think she is?
She also knows
Hopefully
your
not my
name.
mom.
I
Yeah.
thought she was saying that
Your
we'd
full
been
name.
down here for a week.
My
and I was
full
like,
freaking
wow.
name.
I miss my classes.
Crap!
Crap.
Nah, don't worry.
I'm gonna fail out again.
God, this feels like deja vu with Kit and Strahd, and it hurts. When Strahd was like, "Oh, I know your real name," and oh
Sam
my
is
God.
referencing another campaign that a couple
Yeah.
of us were playing together.
Oh, this feels like nasty deja vu.
Man.
Yeah, no,
I love it and I hate it.
we're gonna be a little dark in this campaign, so
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
we get a little
So
dark.
That's why
We
I'm
get,
playing
That's
we
why I
get
have
into
the red
torture.
lights going.
Mhm.
As you
One of the
do.
many reasons I chose to play a bard.
We love it.
Yeah, we
We
love
need
bards.
one of those,
Oh
right?
boy.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I want to
Oh
know
my lord.
who's gonna be more pissed. Al that he got stabbed, or Zephyr that he got blood smeared on his clothes.
If I found out she touched my hair, bro.
Ooh,
If I found out.
It's over.
Certainly tried.
She should. She should. But yeah.
I mean, Al's just glad everyone's
Big
alive.
words don't work for me.
Winnie, when she stabbed Al.
I thought she was just gonna immediately stab Zephyr. Like right after when he said like the blood, and I was like, oh, so she's just gonna wipe and then stab.
Hey, at least she's like conscious of like blood transmitted diseases.
Yeah. at least-
I thought she was gonna wipe it on me. I thought she was gonna be like,
no, because so
Mm.
the way the room is set up is like she was sitting probably a good like 10-15 feet away from you,
Oh,
directly in between the two of them.
gotcha.
So that she is like within arm's reach distance of both of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Damn, I'm causing a lot of problems.
So what I'm hearing is we've been. Oh wait, you said 1 hour. Never mind. I was gonna say long rest because we've been unconscious for a long time.
I will say, long rest was an option in one of the narrative paths that we didn't go down. So
Yeah, because someone
Lovely.
jumped down the hole.
Yeah, but if
Um,
we had taken a long rest,
I'm
it would've been
sorry, I
8
didn't mean to
more
fall
hours
down a
to
hole.
hang.
You.
I was like, that was not my choice.
you
I'm just
also
saying, we could have gone down as a team, but you two chose to stay up.
But I chose to fall
Jump
first.
down without any warning or
Chose, yes.
plan.
Oh, I
yeah,
said, hey,
no, there was,
oh, no.
there was
down.
nothing.
oh no.
There was nothing.
I
Why
said,
would I
I'm
go
going
down?
down if anybody wants to tag along. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll go. And then
Hey.
you two just looked at me as I...
You didn't give us a plan. You just said, "Hey, I'm jumping down." Bye.
It makes
Yo,
for a
I'm
great
s-
story. We're doing great.
I'm so
That it
scared right
does.
now.
Bro,
Like,
I am
'cause
playing a bard
this lady has
solo.
other shit planned, dude. She said something about
Uh-huh.
the principal having a bunch of other shit to worry about. And I was like,
Yeah.
scary. I hope Greg got all this little whistle
Yay.
tones.
Oh, I'm
That's
so
so
excited
fun.
for next week. One session is not enough.
Yeah. So
A beautiful, angsty masterpiece.
I think with that, we're gonna let you all go. So thanks for tuning in. Feel free to join our Discord, follow us on Twitter. We try to post there every so often. I definitely post before every session. So there's that. And then I know Dane has been working on some art for us. Since we don't have our normal artist, Julia, with us. So we will be
Yes.
posting that as soon as it's ready. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're still
Yeah.
getting some stuff ready.
Still trying to figure out Spotify, and hosting sites are a lot of fun to work with. That's not true.
It's great.
Um,
We'll figure it out eventually. So anyway, with that, good night, y'all, and drink water.
Stay hydrated.
Or don't.
Don't fall down a hole.
You probably should.
Don't
Good
fall
night,
down
y'all.
any deep holes.